So far, here's my bridge in place. So far, I just have it in there. This is a little off here. I gotta come in that way. There you go. There you go. So far, that's where the bridge is gonna go. So far, I got it weathered up here. There it is. So far, so good. Here's how I made these bricks bridge piers look a little better. I mean, try to put bridge feet on them here. Just the bridge feet pieces here. Now, on my way to work every morning, I see the bridge. I go under these bridges all the time on Interstate 84, and so I've seen these little concrete pads that they have on top of these things here. So what you're going to do here is just, doesn't have to be perfect, just score this a couple times. Piece there. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put these pads on here, little concrete pads, and then bridge feet. First thing I do is, after cutting this piece out, it's a piece of styrene. It's pretty thick. I don't know what the heck it is. I think it's a 0.660. I guess you can use anything. It has to be pretty thick, though. But this is how I get my thing straight. First off, use these to get it straight. Here's my finished one here with the bridge feet on it. This is going to go onto the bridge. But the first thing I did was I had to line it up here, then I hit it with some crazy glue here and here, push this all the way down, make sure everything is straight, make sure everything's straight, and then of course I added some graffiti. This one's has been weathered too a little bit, but that's what we're going to make this out of. Once I have my piece measured out here, I'm going to cut it here on the old chopper. Doink. There we go. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to line that up there. So I've got my jig here. Right, and I'm all set to go. This piece will go right on top of here. Just like that. It's on there like that. Okay. These still make it look a little better. It gives it a little more detail. Because these Rick's bridges are, I mean, they're nice, but they're just basic. They're just basic kits. You know? Scrape the paint off of here. I don't think there's any paint on there on top. Get the paint off. And glue these right on then. Make sure the paint's off. There's my crazy glue. My crazy thing here broke. So now I'm basically pouring it out on here and using it up. There you go. Those things dry out quick. They don't last long. But anyway, I'm using this guy right here. Let's take this guy right here. I mean, you can shape it if you want. Do some shaping on it, you know, angle it a little bit. Scrape it up so it's going to look like concrete. Just chamfering these edges here. So it sits flat. You want to do this up here like this. So in the end, the sucker on here like that. And on the end, get my glue. Just do a little right here. Just that little bit right there. Okay, now since I've got this done, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to fill in some of the cracks over here. You see that? The cracks are there. Fill that in there. Also with this one here that I just did, see over here? Got some cracks to fill in with Model Putty Tamiya. Once I start sanding this off, I'm going to round the corners because those corners are they're too sharp for something that's out in the weather. It's going to get worn off, so that's what we'll do there with that. Let me get this on here. Put that aside to dry. Okay, here's my bridge. I haven't glued it in yet. It's got to go down a little bit here. But I've actually changed the bridge feet. I made them a little smaller. I made those out of just styrene. I don't know how much I like my weathering job. Here are my bridge feet. My new ones, that's what I did. Right there. Come down here. And I did some rust along here. Still deciding how much I like the weathering. It just doesn't look right to me. It's not what I was trying to get, but I guess nothing's perfect, huh? Train's eye view. All right, so this is going to end part 3. I'm pretty much done with the bridge here. I got to bring a blacktop road up to it here and finish the rock walls here, or the rock outcroppings there. But the actual bridge, it's a Rix bridge. The only thing I did was add the bridge feet on the bottom. Okay. I added a piece there to extend that out from the abutment there, so I could extend the railing. I used the Woodland Scenics yellow striping pen with a straight edge to do the center line, and the same thing with the 2 white lines on each side. They work pretty good. I weathered it with washes, mostly with washes. I did a little airbrushing down the center of the roadway here. Right down the center here, if I can get it. I did. I actually originally I was too dark with the grimy black, so I went over it with some gray. But unfortunately, I can't match the gray I used on the bridge because I painted this bridge probably about a year ago, and I don't know what color I used. And I'm thinking it's a Model Master color that I can't find anymore. I think what I used was just the regular Model Master concrete, not the aged concrete. And all I have is the aged concrete, which doesn't match. So I had to use I used the Mission Models color gray down the center to sort of cover up the black. It was too much. Once you airbrush it on with oil paints, you can't just get it off. So I had to paint over it, and you can actually see the different colors here. Anyway, live and learn, I guess. It's okay. It works. So that's pretty much what I've done here, and we'll be back. I got to get some ballast and some more scenery on here, and we'll be back with part 4.